Hello, everybody. Let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel like you're alone? You ever feel like that if it wasn't for bad luck, you'd have no luck at all? I don't mind telling you, I feel that way sometimes. And sometimes I believe it's warranted. Sometimes I really believe we are out here alone in the struggle. I wrote a post not that long ago, and as I posted it, I said, if something happened to my family, if we were thrown out into the street, it wouldn't matter. Nobody cares. Well, that's not true. We would care because we would be the ones in the street. But we need help sometimes. And, not being able to find assistance. I don't have a big ministry that backs me up. Even the fellowship that I'm in and serve, there are young ministers right now that say, oh, I want to be a vice bishop in an organization. Believe me, it's not as glamorous as you think. You're oftentimes a footnote. But that's neither here nor there. So the whole purpose of all of this is not to bring you down. You say, well, good, because you're doing a really good job of that. Here's what I want to do. Sometimes we got to get our mind right. The universe responds to us not as we think we are, but as we are. And we are as we act. I do believe in behavioral therapy. I don't wait to feel better to then act better. I have to get my mind right, my actions right, and the feelings will follow. So let me hurry up and get to the end of this. I'm traveling now. That's all I do. I travel, I speak, I teach, I train. That's it. And I have to get my head right now. So here's 3 things that I have stopped at this rest area to get my head right. I want you to think about it too when things are going wrong. Number 1, what if God is actually on your side? When I was a kid growing up, I heard the devil, if you don't do right, the devil's out there. There's a devil out there. My grandmother used to call it, the boogeyman. My grandmother used to call him the booger man. That is a scary sight. So I heard about the devil. The devil wants to destroy you. Oh man, the sun feels good. The devil wants to get you. And then that's if you didn't do good. But then you tried to do good, but you couldn't do enough good because God says our righteousness is as filthy rags. So then God will come at you. God will come get you. And that's why we needed Jesus to save us. But here's the whole thing. In the New Testament, Jesus came to the Emmanuel, God with us, to show us God is actually for you. God so loved the world that He gave. So, number 1, what if, instead of looking at God as against us, God's actually on our side? God wants the best for us. I know people right now that if they had changed their mindset about God, instead of looking at Him as, well, He's just trying to kill everybody and destroy everybody, they wouldn't be atheists. They told me that. So what if we change it and say, you know what, God's actually for me? Number 2, what if we change our mindset to think that we can live life as if things are rigged in our favor? What if life is actually happening for us and not just to us or against us? I don't know who said it. It's not original with me, but I really like that. Live life as if it was rigged in your favor. So just a couple of things. I got to realign my head, get myself right today, or else I might drive off the interstate here, drive off in one of these gullies. I want you to try it. God wants the best for you. It may not seem like it, may not feel it, but start putting it in your mind and in your spirit. God wants the best for you, and start living life as if it's rigged for you. I don't have a lot of time. I got to get back on the road. But as always, I'm Scotty the trainer, Scotty the bishop, Dr. Packer, all of that. See you on the next one.